たりとかやつれたりとかそういうふうなものでボディメイクという新しいコンセプトを
Can we bring Miss Yoko, please?
This is difficult to making soldiers suddenly skinny. So he's a body makeup artist.
何も食べれなかった顔とかそういうふうなものを全部彼女が再現して
She created the soldier's face that is going skinnier and skinnier and skinnier in the movie. And she created.
撮影と撮影のケータリングでご飯を食べようと平平を全部彼女が
So you have to stop
So
eating.
she's the one stop actors to eat.
Stop eating. So you have to be skinny.
I said we need her.
No, for you, no need for you. Yes, did you have crew from the technical crew from Japan and actors from Japan, or some are hired from the Philippines?
クルーとしては
In the cast?
それともほとんどが日本人。
いやもう僕がコンポーズしてカメラとクルーはもうフィリピンのクルーいっぱいです Yes. Derek, second Derek, Japanese,
Japanese.
Lahat, and then Lahat.
Oh, yes.
So most
And
of
kayo,
them are-
yeah, from Japan.
Most of the crew are Japanese. Director and assistant, second director was Japanese, but most of them are crew are Japanese.
And actors, the soldiers.
Soldiers.
Filipino, yeah?
Then the Filipino.
Japanese.
Oh, you chose all the soldiers. You chose Japanese actors, but living in the Philippines.
No, Japanese.
Oh, they
Wow.
know
So everyone, so all of the characters that spoke Japanese were from Japan.
From Japan.
Yes.
Did you all stay at that house? And,
I know, right? In the haunted house, and it's locked. Only you have the key. So yeah, did you stay in Laguna in that beautiful area? Because that's a beautiful area in the Philippines. Did they all stay there, or they have to go back and forth Manila?
ほとんどの人はマニラで帰ったり、それともあそこのロケーションのワシャンで泊まってた。
みんなロケーションのところで
It's locally based.
You lived there for a month. It's beautiful.
Yes, beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah. Do you mind talking about her experience working, collaborating together, and have they collaborated in other projects together?
ヨブさん、
How's the experience?
ジャキーさんとお仕事をなさってどうでしたか？何か大変なこととかありましたか？
何がですか？
細かいことを言われるので、
He's really picky.
Of course.
Every detail he has to touch on it.
And you have many soldiers too. How many soldiers was that? Anyways, how many they have to the body design?
何人ぐらい？
彼僕70人ぐらい
70.
That was 7. That's a lot to
70.
details. Yeah.
70.
Oh, the actors and the soldiers.
日本人だからちゃんとに食べるなって言ったら食べない
Yeah, they are Japanese actors, so they are really obedient when
How do you? Can you help me, please? Next year, you know, for me. Yeah. So yeah, we definitely want to hear your voices so you can talk to the filmmakers.
Yes.
Yes, please. Sue.
So throughout the filming location, what part of Japan did you film? Because I visited Japan before. My uncle lives there. It's beautiful.
日本での撮影はどこだったんですか？日本での撮影、日本のロケーションはどこだったのか。彼女は日本に何回もいらっしゃる。
あ、本当。あれは東京で。
東京。
Which part of Tokyo is it? Office, my office.
Many people there. Just Tokyo.
The office scene you saw was his office.
So
actual
not
office.
Kobe or Osaka or no?
No, it's
Tokyo. Tokyo, Japan.
渋谷。
渋谷。渋谷ですね。
Oh, I guess with Miss Yoko,
Yes.
you have to work for 70 people. So that means did you have assistants? I think. You have a crew, full crew to work
よく
with
そのアシス
you
タントっていうの
and
が
the Japanese too?
70人もこうボディメイクアップするのにアシスタントがいらっしゃる。
You have a full crew?
No.
いない一人じゃないと統一できない
Okay. Because many people touch it, it's gonna be slightly different. So he likes to learn how to do everything. So,
Picky.
How about if I asked her her experience with you? How about your experience collaborating with her? You're working with her in Japan and the Philippines. What's your experience working with her?
her experience.
I'm reversing it. Like, yeah, what's your experience working with Miss Yoko?
ヨコさんと
How is she?
働いた感じはどうですか？
僕いつも仕事では一緒にやってすごいベストなパートナーなんだけど多分この仕事からもう彼女僕と仕事やんない
They've been working together many movies, but after this movie, maybe she's think about twice.
Maybe thinking. I'm thinking of everything.
What made you get into makeup? And also, was this your first time working with horror film makeup?
どういうきっかけでメイクアップアーティストになろうとしたのかっていうのと、それとホラー映画は初めてですかっていうのを聞いてます。メイクアップアーティストになろうと思ったのか。
エンターテインメントのシャイシャイ She thinks so. Entertainment very difficult. Chaka and beautiful. She is 17 17年メイクアップやってて
She's been makeup artist for 17 years.
In the film industry? Film industry?
Film and TV.
Oh,
Film and TV. This is her first time in working on horror movie.
First time. That's the answer, yeah.
それでホラー映画が初めてで映画が嫌いになった
Because of working on a horror film, it's the first time I didn't like this job.
How about, what is your casting process in casting the... The roles are pretty difficult, even the children have to be so intense. How was the casting process, or did he know the actors already?
配役をするのは大変だったか、例えば子供の演技なんかはすごく重要だと思うんだけれども、
僕と同じ気持ちの役者をキャスティングした。それは戦争に対する後悔と、二度と同じことをしてはいけないという過ち、ここのエモーションが一緒の人間をキャスティングした。
In the casting process, what he cared about was if the actors has same page on the not as much as politics, but the emotion about the war. Not so much about the politics, but the what she thinks, what they think about the war, and what they think about what they did in Japan. That's within the interview process. That's what he was really important for
じゃ
him.
なければ長ゼリフは言えない。
Okay, so that's why their long monologue was possible because of that.
The closure, right?
Closure.
Yeah. Rafi, I think has a question.
Question. The more you talk about it, it looks like a simple movie. Looks like a simple movie, right? But the more you talk about it, there seems to be a lot of symbolism involved. And there's a connection to the war. I mean, the war was a topic that's a long time ago. What made you decide to focus on a war that's already been up for how many years already?
とてもシンプルな映画には見えるんだけども、でも裏にすごくたくさんのメッセージが隠れているんだけれども、戦争について、どうして戦争について、70年も前の戦争について描こうとしたのか。
まだ70年しか経ってない。
it seems like a long time, but it's for him. It's only been 7 years long back. So it's he thinks one is still
7.
770. 60 between 60 years ago.
It's been 60 years ago, right?
It's been 60.
Yeah.
60.
I guess as
World Second War.
yeah.
World Second.
I'm not an expert in history, but I just want to say that you know World War II, right? And so we were under Japan for like 3-4 years, and we were under them, and we were supposed to be under them, and then we were emancipated by the U.S. But believe it or not, in the Philippines, we love the Japanese when they come there. We have forgiven them, and I guess there are some still closure that wants to be delivered as a message by some filmmakers, including Jacky. And then, but as I want to say, the Filipinos have forgiven them, and in fact, they are treated very well in the Philippines, and we've embraced them back and forth as their executives, the expats who live there in Japan.
日本ではないことがあったんだけど支配下に置かれてたもう今のフィリピンでは日本人が差別されることはないその歴史のことによって探しになれることはないし民家には続いていました。
あの長ゼリフを日本で流すと多分僕はいろんな形で批判される場合もある、だけど僕のメッセージだからそれはそういう思いが書いて
If he played distributed this movie in Japan, he probably Japanese critics wouldn't approve because of that last message of the movie. But it is his message.